You were the top rookie last month and every month.
Empty in the house.
Your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they play against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Jovic and Bam play together inside. Alec Burks is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, they've got Kelly Olynyk. Also Bruno Fernando out there. Walter out there with Dick. And when it comes to establishing rotations at this stage, Stan, what's something you're zeroing in on?
Well, you're just trying to figure out which lineups work the best together and trying to develop not necessarily a starting lineup, but a rotation that works for you, and especially trying to determine what's your closing lineup. When it's on the line, who do you want to go to?
And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. And here's Rozier.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. Rebound by Olynyk. To the inside, Dick. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
The shot by Butler, no good. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Walter. Olynyk with a screen on Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Walter.
Not just a low post threat. Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
Outside Burks. There's the triple. Miami, no good that time either.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Pass to Walter. Outside Dick. Back to Olynyk. From 11 feet away. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
What's the saying? 80% of success is just showing up. And guess what? Butler shows up every night.
And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Burks passes to Butler. Rozier outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And the eagerness of Rozier, I mean, he wanted to hit them right back.
Pass to Fernando. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Raptors lead by 5. Dick with it, now guarded by Rozier. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Count that bucket.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Rozier. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Outside Burks. Back to Rozier. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
From the arc. Connects from downtown. He's got 7.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Right wing. To the middle. It's blocked. Here's Walter. Has to dig. Denied by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's a little undersized at the center spot, but he can give you some shot blocking.
Plenty of space. Rebound Toronto. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
So it's Miami now. Toronto making their last shot. Pass to Jovic. And here's Rozier. No one near him. Fernando grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
To the paint. Here's Dick. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Shoots from 14. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Toronto leading by 12. Outside Olynyk. The Raptors need to get off a shot.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A switch here. Robinson's checked in, and a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing.
No good with a layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To win the drought. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Rozier's got 7 points.
Check out Rozier striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Fires from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 12. Butler taking his time here. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
That's to Dick. 3-pointer. Toronto the rebound. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. He's got 10.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Rozier gets the bucket.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Raptors lead by 11. Outside, Brown. Boucher a screen on Rozier. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Jovic. Outside Butler. Here's Jovic. Now here's Rozier. Adebayo sets a screen. This one for 3. And Rozier good for 3.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Dick. Outside, Brown. Olenek with a screen on Robinson. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Rozier, left side. Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
Shoot two.
That free throw no good. The Raptors making a switch here. Temple's checked in. And the Heat making a change here. That one's no good. Here's Boucher.
2 minutes left.
Sinks that one from the post.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Now here's Burks. Not a lot of room. There's a screen. Pass to Jaquez. Robinson on the wing. Defended by Brown. They get the rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
To the inside. And it's Olenek with a jam.
Man, Olenek really throwing it down with some power.
.124 left in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Free throw's good, Adebayo. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet, he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Mitchell's checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Robinson against Brown. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Bryant, he's checked in for Miami.
Thomas Bryant.
.105 left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Temple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now here's Burks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Burks. 14 points his last outing. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown passes to Boucher. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Raptors lead by 15. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Toronto out in front, up by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
They've got Davion Mitchell. Bruno Fernando is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Temple in at the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Burks. No made baskets yet. Back to Robinson. Three-pointer. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Mitchell, the pass to Brown. Boucher a screen on Robinson. Here's Brown. Pass to Boucher. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Heat trail by 17. Burks with it. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Highsmith passes to Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Lots of ways Robinson can get to the basket. Defenses play him tight.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Brown. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. Here's Walter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Jaquez. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bryant. Outside Burks. For 3, Robinson fires in the triple. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Robinson not afraid to let it fly from deep. You got to get out on him.
And here's Brown for 3. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat trail by 12. Outside Robinson. Launches a 3. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Fernando. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Robinson on the wing. Fires the 3. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Brown, no good. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Robinson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Robinson's got 8 points.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Pass to Fernando. Boucher on the screen. Fernando misses. Heat trail by 11. Bryant with it. And here's Robinson. Puts up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Back to Mitchell. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now. Burks finds Robinson. Here's Highsmith. The 3. Walter pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside, Brown. Here's the pick. The shot from the low post is good. Brown's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Bryant, a screen on Brown. Burks for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Miami. And here's Burks. No points so far. And the basket is good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Raptors lead by 8. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bryant. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Robinson for 3. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got 5 rebounds in the game. Kick out to Brown. And he converts the layup. Brown's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Robinson passes to Bryant. Mitchell against Robinson. Burks for 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Walter. Back to Brown. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Boucher. 6 to shoot. Fade away. That one a little long. And one thing's for sure. When Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look. He's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Brown. He has 6. Walter from outside. Offensive rebound. And there's the screen. Mitchell against Robinson. Oh, Robinson with a block. And he gets it back. Mitchell misses.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Now here's Robinson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. Burks for 3. Rebound Toronto. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Burks. Oh, sweet move. Brown can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Pass to Robinson. Here's Highsmith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Boucher. These are his first free throws of the game. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. The first one falls. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Shed to stop the drought. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami trailing. Butler with the ball. He's got 6. Outside Burks. Olynyk against Adebayo. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Boucher outside. Here's Shed. Three-pointer, no good. The Heat have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Butler. And Boucher with the block. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And the bucket is good.
Well, we know Olynyk would rather be all the way inside, but he manages to make the mid-range work.
Outside Burks. And there's a pick. Shoots. The shot by Butler. No good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Boucher a screen on Butler. There's the drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Adebayo. Over Olynyk. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Adebayo's got 6.
Yeah, that's a nice-looking jumper from Bam there, showing how dangerous he can be.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Dick. minute 42 left in the first half. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 14.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
From down in the low post, it goes. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Rozier. Defense right on him. Burke's no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And finished off by Boucher.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Burks. Pass to Butler. Launches it. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
You gotta be impressed with Jimmy's play off pick and roll action. He's so skilled at creating his shot.
Olynyk with a screen on Rozier. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. He's got 19.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
The clock runs out and we are headed to halftime. Toronto out in front. They're up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the birthday committee.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Toronto Raptors.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. In the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily, and he can also hit the three ball. Now, he's a good floor general, lots to work with.
Feels like he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Terry Rozier is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Rozier, the pass to Jovic. Back to Rozier. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And could be a prolific night for Rozier. He's going on the attack and getting rewarded for it.
There's the three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Burks. Here's Jovic. Drills it from deep. Jovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Counted from distance.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Adebayo passes to Jovic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Toronto leading by 10. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. He's off on that one. Oh, nice D from Rozier. Down low. Outside for Butler. Lets it fly from 18. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Butler's got 11 points. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Rozier. 14 points for him. He takes it in. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Inside, Fernando. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Heat trail by 8. Outside Burks. Rozier looking around to the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Fernando. Now here's Olynyk. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 26.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. Here's Jovic. Takes the 3. Fernando grabs the miss.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Heat trail by 8. Here's Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Now here's Rozier. He's got 16. Pass to Burks. The 3-ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Screen by Olynyk. Pulls it from the top of the key. And again, no good by Toronto. Left side Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards. Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Temple's checked in for Toronto. Brown comes in for Dick. Butler hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Olynyk. To the inside. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Mitchell's checked in for Toronto. For Miami, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Outside Butler. Pass to Burks. Back to Butler. For the lead. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 11. And here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Adebayo. Rozier outside. Back to Adebayo. Releases. Rebounded by Temple.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Now here's Olynyk. They set a pick from downtown. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Burks passes to Rozier. Butler, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Rozier. Mitchell grabs a miss. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Temple. Pass to Brown. To the wing on the left. And it's Temple missing. Miami has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Jovic. Rozier, the pass to Butler. Rebound Toronto. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. Mitchell against Rozier. Outside, Brown. Pass to Temple. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Burks. Heat trail by 4. Now Rozier. To win the cold spell. Rebounded by Temple. And for Toronto, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Left side, Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Boucher's checked in for Fernando. The Heat making a switch here. Both free throws good from Mitchell. Now Burks. Give him 8. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots from the right block. And the shot is good off the backboard. Adebayo's got 10 points.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Now here's Olynyk. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Boucher. The 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Jaquez. Back to Burks. From deep. He drops it from range. Burks has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Brown looking around. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Jaquez, the pass to Robinson. Boucher against Burks. Here's Highsmith, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Adebayo from long range, and it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Temple. Back to Brown. Outside Mitchell. Olynyk in the post. Working on Adebayo. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Left side, Jaquez. Burks with it. Outside Robinson for the lead. Toronto grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Brown. Outside Mitchell. Boucher a screen on Burks. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Olynyk. No good again that time. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Miami out in front, leading by a point. We've got more in store for you right after this. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Moving the ball is so important to Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Chris Boucher, Grady Dick out there with Walter, and it's Shed in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 4.
The opposite of a selfish player. Jaime Jaquez Jr. always puts the team ahead of himself.
There's a screen for three. He buries it from three. He has 29 now.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
To the paint. They swipe it. And that one drops.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Larson. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Highsmith. Outside Jaquez. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Highsmith missing. The Raptors with a lead. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Robinson. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Raptors lead by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Hits the trifecta.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Switch here. Fernando's checked in. Miami making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Robinson. Bryant finds Jaquez. Miami, no good that time either.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Dick with a miss. Heat trail by 6. Now here's Jaquez. And again, no good by Miami. Here's Toronto now. It's been 10 straight unanswered. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Highsmith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jaquez. Bryant outside. Robinson for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Jaquez. to Robinson. Wing shot on the way. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, not an area we're used to seeing Robinson operate in, but he focuses and gets it to go.
Dick, the pass to Fernando. No good. Excellent D there from Bryant. Heat trail by 6. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Jaquez. Guarded by Dick. Outside Jaquez. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's just a 4-point Raptor lead. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Highsmith. Robinson for 3. Knocks down the long J. Robinson's got 19 points.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Jaquez. Back to Robinson. Outside Jaquez. Here's Highsmith. Robinson for 3. Fernando grabs the miss. Fernando's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Jaquez. Robinson on the wing. Back to Jaquez. Highsmith passes to Bryant. Here's Ware. For 3, Robinson buries it from 3. 22 points for him.
Well, when Robinson's having a game like this, it's tough to slow his roll.
And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Olenix checked in for Toronto. Heat on D, trailing by 5. Five to shoot. Pulls up, high post, and he gets the bucket.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Burks finds Butler. Back to Burks. Toronto grabs the miss. Olenix got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Rozier, the pass to Butler. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Rozier outside. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Burks. Guarded by Dick. Burks no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Fires for three. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Heat trail by 7. Pass to Jovic. Outside Burks. From outside the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Walter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Here's Jovic. Toronto making their last shot. Three-pointer Rozier. That shot off.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Driving in. Outside Dick. Adebayo with the rejection. Rozier outside. Here's Butler. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Toronto leading by 9. And the layup falls.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Olynyk. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Walter, good. Walters has got 4 this quarter.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Adebayo buries it down low.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Lets it go from deep. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Left side Butler. Works for 3. Walter pulls it in. Walters has got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:33 left to play in the 4th. To the middle. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Raptors.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured their first 2 meetings of the year.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. And a missed layup. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
There's a screen. Down low. Pass to Walter. 5 on the clock. And he's off from 17. And here are the Heat. Rozier, right side. Shoots from 12. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
I'm not saying more with the skis and the big toe fit going short.